years in EastEnders, Sid Owen just couldn't be bothered hanging around waiting for calls from his agent, so he packed his bags, moved to the south of France, and he opened his own restaurant, which he ran for 4 years. But the acting bug has bitten him again, and Sid's back on the box tonight, I'm glad to say, with a regular and big part in the prison drama Bad Girls. And you can tell that he's a bit of a novice, because it didn't take 5 minutes for the women to get his keys off him.
And you are?
Donny Kimber. I've just been transferred from D-Wing. Operation said you need an extra bit of muscle dealing with the new intake.
Well, lucky Al Jahani. And lucky us, eh, girls and boys?
Get off of me! Pin him down! Hold his arm! Get off! I said hold him down! What are you doing? He's all right! God's sake! Yeah?
Fancy him, do you? You won't mind sharing a cell then.
What? I can't see anything from my shoulder. Is there anyone out there?
Shh, will you
Mr.
please?
Kimber, I've got to get out of here. I mean, the toilet's out. I can't breathe. No, I've had enough. Get out of the way.
No, look. Maybe we're just better off waiting here until security turn up.
With a dead body.
I don't know, I'm just saying. You know, there's ricing out there. Maybe we should just stay put.
There's rice out there.
Ricin.
Oh, ricin, the deadly nerve
Because one of
agent.
the prisoners is suspected of terrorism.
That's it, yeah.
So apparently you think, and everybody else thinks,
Everybody else, yeah, because people are just dropping like flies.
people are dropping dead.
We won't say if it is or isn't, because that would give the plot away. Oh, well, welcome back and all that. How long were you in France for?
Well, I've been there 5 years. This is my 5th year.
Gosh. That makes it sound like you're still there then.
I'm still there. I've just come back yesterday, actually.
Are you still running
And
the
your
restaurant?
Ricky's much better than Richard.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I was sitting in France yesterday watching Richard and Judy, as I do.
Oh, yeah.
And you're an Essex boy.
And at the end of it, it went, oh, and I was just like sort of dazing in the day, and then he went, Ricky, and I just jumped out my skin. I thought, God, and that is terrible.
You thought, oh God, Patsy's back.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to say, I want to talk about France in a second, but just reminded me, I remember years ago, I think you just left EastEnders, you were still in it, and I was walking down my local high street one day, and I knew you were coming down the road because I could hear behind me like a backwash. It says, Ricky, Ricky, and there you were in an open-top Mercedes,
right.
and everyone was shouting Ricky, and you were fine, you were waving, and you pulled over and we had a little chat, and the next day your car got nicked.
That's right, and I bought another one as well last year.
But does it drive you nuts? Because it still happens to you. Ricky.
It does. You know what? But and the thing is, people do they do know your name as well, because I've been in it a long time. But I think people just enjoy saying it like that, you know. And
Yeah.
It's a reflex, I think.
it is, and they think they're being funny. But they're not.
Well, we went
I'm
out
sorry
today.
to say. I'm sorry to say.
But you do get used to it. I mean, you know, I can't knock it.
There's no
It's
offence in
been-
it.
No,
We went out
exactly.
today with a picture of you. So held it up. As well.
That's him out of EastEnders, isn't he?
Ricky! Yes, him.
Ricky!
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 Ricky! Ricky! Ricky! Where's Bianca?
Yeah, I get that. I get, where's Judy? Yeah, where's Bianca? How do you know where Bianca is?
Oh, exactly.
Anyway, bit of fun. Going back to France, so you still run the restaurant there, or have you sold it?
No, to be honest with you, I've been quite busy the last sort of year, and I was spending like 5 months in France, but now, obviously, when I went to do I'm a Celebrity, and came back straight into work, so I've literally spent 2 weeks there since last August.
So you're selling it then?
I've just sold the restaurant, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say.
Why?
It was a great learning experience, but you know, the novelty soon wore off. It is hard work, it really is. And you know, you have to be there all the time to sort of keep an eye on it. And even if you go away, or you know, if you think you can just sit at home, and you can't, you've got to be there, otherwise it's not going to be run right.
You never got anyone like Gordon Ramsay in there then? Can you imagine?
No.
How would you have coped?
That was me. I was like I was running around like a lunatic all the time.
Do you speak French?
A bit, enough. You know, I think you get into a comfort zone with French, and you know, you get to a point where you can't, you know, you get lazy as well. You can't, you don't want to. And my staff as well, they're French, but by the end they were Cockney. You know, they were sweet mid, and it was like, oh God, and I gave up trying. You know.
You were only 16 when you joined EastEnders, weren't you? And you were part of that whole movement of kids. I think Patsy Palmer was one of them who'd been at the Anna Sher.
That's right, yeah.
In Islington, in London, the Anna Sher Theatre School, where she ran for people like you, really, just for the weekends.
Exactly. Well, it was. I used to go 2 evenings a week. It was 25p a lesson, and I used to play in a park opposite. And I thought I was always intrigued to see all these kids coming out. And it was just another thing to sort of an activity to do when I was younger, and I got to get off school, and I started to enjoy it. And
yeah. Kathy Burke was another one, wasn't she?
Yeah. Martin Kemp.
Yeah.
Gillian Talforth.
Yeah, really big names. She did a wonderful thing.
Talk about the East End thing. I mean, your first name, Sid, isn't your first name at all, is it?
David.
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 But what, they call you Sid because of the Cockney rhyming slang thing, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean...
Well, I thought it was about steak and kidney.
Steak and kidney, exactly. But then again, my brothers teased me and said it was Sid Vicious. It was horrible.
I thought it was when you were little, when you were 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was. It was
chubs.
that.
Yeah, chubbed up a bit.
And
so London, you know, steak and kidney pie.
Yeah, that's it.
Pudding, rather. Steak and kidney pudding.
Kidney.
A bit of a pudding. Steak and kidney
So
pudding.
you kept it? You kept
I've kept it. It's, and I don't mind it. You know, at school as well, because they knew my real name. They used to. I used to write Sid on my textbook, and then they used to. One of my religious education teachers used to cross it out, put David. Yeah, exactly. And I just kept crossing it off and putting Sid.
Yeah.
Well, listen, going back to EastEnders and your age at 16, we've got your very first scene in EastEnders, which we dug out. Yeah. This is where Frank brings you in, because you were his kid.
I was playing on the slot machine.
No, that was a bit later. No, the first one is when you meet Pat. Because she's sort of your stepmum, as it were, and you come in with your sister, and you know, it's a big moment. This is Frank's introducing his kids to the woman he wants to marry in the end. You know, you were very sweet. You both were actually.
Sweet.
Here we are, girl. Hope you got the kettle on. We're all gasping.
Hello. Hi.
It's a lovely dog you got down there. I love dogs. What's his name?
Rowley.
Yeah, we got one at home. Did Dad tell you?
No.
Yeah, he's a mongrel though.
I've got a nice tea for you. We've got crumpets. They need toasting. Sit down then.
Well, I'll tell you what, better show the guys to the bathroom. I'll wash your hands, baby.
For goodness sake, Dad.
You ain't kids, you know.
No, of course you ain't. Make the tea, Frank.
All right, babe.
Well, what do you think of the Queen Vic, then? It's not a bad old place, is it?
Yeah, it's all right.
Must be funny living here, though. It's awful smell of beer all the time.
You got a lot of that old pout thing going, didn't you? That old pout,
No, that was me. Big lips.
little sulky look there. Listen, you met, well, just before we show you a little treat we got for you, because it was on telly last night. It was really funny. What's it like being really back in harness? I mean, you're back on a big production, big part.
Yeah, it's, you know what? I'm just chuffed to bits because. To be honest, I'd never watched the programme, and everyone who asked about it, they just didn't have a bad word to say about it. It's got a great following.
Except bad girls.
Exactly, yeah. But you know, and there's some great actors in there, like Vicky Bush, Nicola Stapleton.
You've got Amanda Donohoe now.
Colin Salmon, Stephanie. But you know, it just goes on, and it was just I was chuffed to sort of get the job.
Are you enjoying being back in harness?
Yeah, I love it. You know, it's been great, and I thought it was going to be easy because, like, you know, only sort of 10 episodes, but we was like shooting eight a week at EastEnders, and then when I get there, it was a bit of a shock to the system because you're doing it all day long, like 4 scenes all day. It's like, but it was harder than what I thought. But I've really enjoyed it.
It's good to have you back. You mentioned I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Are you watching Love Island at the moment?
I've watched the first one,
Yeah, well, it takes a while. It goes on a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
It went on a bit.
It takes people to get used to those characters.
Well, the pressure of being on camera and having to do things obviously gets to some people more than others. This is what happened last night with, who's the girl? What's she called?
Alicia Duval.
Alicia.
Oh, right.
Can I recite the alphabet from A to Z?
I'm not sure, to be honest. What do you think?
Come on, alphabet. How easy is that? Of course you can.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
A, B, C, D, E, F, J, H, I, J, K. Oh! I can't. Sorry, I know you're sorry.
JK.
The embarrassment of reality shows, eh?
Oh no, I mean Tony Black, but he did I'm a Celeb as well.
Was that the same one as you?
Yeah. And yeah, he won it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
King of the
you know, you do know the cameras are there, but you sort of sometimes forget, and you think, well, you know, you just get on with it and make the most of it, really.
I think she just said J accidentally.
No,
someone else is saying she's too stupid. All right, okay, fine. I was trying to stand up for a woman's honour. I was trying to get a new man.
Thank you very, very much for coming in. And Bad Girls starts tonight at 9 o'clock on ITV1.
See you tomorrow.
That's it. See you tomorrow. Bye.